So let's jump right into what is Dynamics 365. And so when you look at the Microsoft Cloud, we see it really as 5 major areas. Office 365, which I'm sure many of you are aware of, which is the web version of Office, Exchange, Excel apps, Word, etc. Dynamics 365, which is what we're here to see today. Azure, which is their cloud platform. Cortana Intelligence, which is the machine learning and business intelligence, and the mobility, security, and operations. So as you take those major areas and you bring them forth, we're really going to spend time today looking at the productivity, the business app side, but primarily to introduce to you the features and functions and what you can expect out of the Microsoft Dynamics 365 platform. So to bring these together, traditionally speaking, as a partner and as customers, we have leveraged what Microsoft, what the industry defines as CRM, or Customer Relationship Management, and ERP, which is for Enterprise Resource Planning. And the ERP side would be the solutions like Dynamics GP, Dynamics AX, NAV, and SL, Microsoft CRM on-premise or online. And so we have many customers leveraging one or both of these solutions together. And there's sometimes challenges because they are separate platforms that lead to whether it be custom integrations, whether it be separate data miles. It makes it difficult sometimes to get the data connected between the applications and to bring processes together between the applications. So what Microsoft has done with Dynamics 365 on a couple different levels is to develop a single solution platform that it brings together these workloads, these processes, onto one platform connected with a common data model between the two that allows you to, whether it be integration, build new processes, build mobile apps, all that within one single platform, whether you're a small or medium-sized company, whether you're a large enterprise company, or whether you focus on manufacturing, sales, field service, project-based business. All those areas would be available to you as a Microsoft Dynamics 365 customer. So how does this become an advantage to you as a customer? Four major things we're going to hit on. Number one, purpose-built, which whether you want to start on the financials version, which we're going to show you, whether you're an operations customer, each of these solutions allow you to invest in what you need to add the users that you need as you grow. You can certainly then increase functionality. You're buying a license that then becomes an implementation decision on what processes you're looking to automate. The productivity aspect is, again, tying together these critical tools that really are already built into your processes, but maybe not as seamless as what they'll be moving forward. The intelligence, not just providing you nice dashboards, which they are wonderful looking dashboards in these solutions, but also to provide you intelligence that you can act upon, that provides both preventive, whether it be proactive, things that you can tell your users, and the system is learning patterns in your data and how the system works to make suggestions to you to, better improve your customer outcomes. Lastly, the adaptability, and it's a very modern, it's a web-based platform, software as a service, extensible, allows for customization and modification using a lot of the same tools that we're leveraging today in the solutions that are currently Microsoft solutions. So just to give you a real good example, how do we implement business processes? So as you look at this business process from lead to invoice, in today's terms, typically speaking, Microsoft CM handled a lot of the lead, opportunity, quoting in most cases, sometimes that was in the ERP. The sales order, then fulfillment invoice typically happened over in the ERP system. And what we're doing is looking at the ability to have one solution and they're already built together so they seamlessly integrate. When you create a quote, it automatically creates an order over in the operations side or the order processing side. And it's one seamless experience for your customers, one seamless experience for your individual users as well. So the ability to really tie these processes is a key aspect of what Dynamics 365 provides.
Hey Lance, this is Rob. If I could just jump in here real quick on that slide. Yeah, one of the things that I see often, I represent our CRM practice, but what I see often from a CRM perspective is more and more anyone who's using what traditionally was CRM, dynamic CRM, information from the ERP system is critical for success for a customer-facing representative, whether it's in service or sales. And the fact that you can, in the future, have data that's literally seamlessly coming to you with accuracy and speed is critically important, whether you're in the call center, at a service desk, or the salespeople out in the field. So it's not only pushing the data from CRM side into the ERP system, but it's getting that information back so they can make better decisions as they're in front of their customers in the field or in a call center.
Okay, thank you. So let's talk now about productivity. And really, we just wanted to show you, as you go across these different solutions, and we're going to really distinguish the solutions for you between enterprise and financials. But the real key here thing is, it is being a software as a service, web-based application, very modern looking, very interactive screen. And this is what you see here is the sales or the customer engagement screen around opportunities. As you move down through the different areas, operations being in this case, inventory management or sales order processing type functionality. As you move into the financials version, which would be for the small and medium-sized companies, one seamless look and feel, the same level of functionality, and again, each of these in various fashions have implemented the digital transformation technologies to provide those solutions to you regardless of the platform that you choose. Also, this is really where they have really changed the perspective of how do our users work? How do I want them to interact with the system? So here's a great example, this case out of the financials version, where a user is in their Outlook email, they pull up an email, let's say it's from a customer asking for a quote. Well, from within Outlook, they can then click on the financials button, create the quote directly in Outlook, attach it as a PDF, and send that quote right to the customer, never leaving the Outlook client. So it really is about power of choice. You still have the ability to have the full client, the web client, but also the integration to Outlook and again, bringing the collaboration together where employees work, Excel, Outlook, etc., right to the front is a very powerful aspect and something again we're very excited about. As we get to adaptability, and really the key here is, as I mentioned, that this is the actual user interface for the one screen, simple, one unified screen. Whether you're using financials, operations, customer service, sales, etc., the users come to one location to launch the applications that they need to use. And so that being said, you see the stuff that Microsoft provides also as part of this, they're providing what they call App Source, and I have a slide here in a minute to really give a little more detail. But with an App Source, it allows you to really peruse a marketplace of other applications, what we traditionally think of as ISV or independent software vendors or add-on solutions. They have really built that community within this experience, so you can then go out and see other type of feature and functionality and other software that you can plug into your implementation, directly access, install that into the environment, and add it to your portfolio of solutions that you're putting in front of your users and customers. So, for example, really three big things, as I mentioned. The ability to discover, you can trial solutions and really acquire them directly from the App Source. It does allow business users to really get started fast. The trial is a great example. We can put it in that test sandbox company, validate that it's a good fit, work with us as a partner to kind of vet that out, and then determine if you want to put that in. And really just tying together all their Microsoft applications together to provide that seamless experience. So App Source is just another great way that they're going to deliver these solutions around what is Dynamics 365. So this slide, although a lot of different points here, is the glue of the solution. And what Microsoft is calling the Common Data Model, or the CDM, as sometimes we call it as an acronym. What we're seeing here is within the application, the Common Data Model is this cloud-resident database that's built really within years of experience together, and essentially comes with hundreds of standard business entities that span all the business processes across what we today call ERP, CRM, and the office productivity area. And so the beauty of this approach is it means it's going to be far easier, faster, and cheaper to deploy integrated applications, really ever than before, because you have a consistent schema between these platforms as one solution. So as you can tell, as you're working through and interacting with your customers, the email activity, the meetings, the messaging, things that are traditional CRM versus maybe support cases, service requests, management of opportunities, all these things intersect together and leverage this platform of collaboration and business applications. And again, is really that glue that pulls these solutions into a very unified experience. So let's talk a minute just about the intelligent aspects, and there's quite a few different options here, as you're seeing on the screen. When we look at this, I mentioned this briefly about the relationship insights. So as you think about you're dealing with a customer, maybe you have a salesperson on the phone that is looking to make a call to a customer. The ability for them to have an application that connects and analyzes all your data across what is today, again, term CRM, the operations side, web, social, any data sources that you want to connect to this relationship insights. It will give you that 360-degree view of the customer with suggestions on how to improve engagement. So that's leveraging an actionable way of using data intelligence. It's not just dashboards, it's actually giving recommendations for the best way to approach this particular customer. Basically allowing people to see at any time statuses around the relationships, and the next couple areas around productive sales and forecasting. So the system will automatically connect to your data as you're transacting, you're buying inventory, you're selling inventory. It's pulling that data into the machine learning artificial intelligence model. It then provides for you recommended purchase orders and so forth, sales forecasts and inventory forecasts, all seamlessly built in. So these, again, are services that are available on the platform. They're already connected. At that point, it's just really the ability to use that and really adjust the machine learning to really meet your business needs. So there's several other things here. Cross-sell, upsell. Think about from a website activity, or someone's on the phone talking to a customer. All these things are just different aspects that, again, today are built into the application from day one.
Yeah, Lance, for instance, a cross-sell, upsell, if you can think about like Amazon, people who bought this also bought that. So it's the machine learning to help those representatives in front of customers immediately to understand what this type customer would or could, should buy. So it helps them, obviously, to drive those sales.
Great point, Rob. And I think that, being involved in development of websites and trying to really develop that functionality outside of a platform, a lot of times require really smart data scientists, people that can help build algorithms and really build that up. And this is things that will be available right in the box in the solution. So thanks, Rob. I mentioned to you about the dashboards, and yes, we do have fantastic looking dashboards. A lot of things that are leveraging Microsoft Power BI, the ability to not only view but also drill into, drill across, be able to view information, and a power user capability to build these solutions out are right there across the Dynamics data. Again, across our traditional workloads and work in processes around sales, marketing, and operations. The other key thing to point out here is they have really built the solution to support the mobile footprint, whether it be mobile phones, whether it be tablets. So users are not tied down to PCs. They're not restricted to just laptops and PCs. This data will scale. It'll view. You can actually utilize a mobile phone to enter transactions directly in the system. I can create a sales order. I can create a purchase order. I can approve information. So it really is moving it to whatever device you're bringing to the table, whatever web browser you want to utilize. That really is the power of what this tool provides. That's on the intelligence side. Okay, a couple more slides, and we're going to move into some more specifics around the Dynamics 365, and just really two things that we wanted to highlight. And these are applications that Microsoft has made available as part of the Office 365 platform. They are tools that will integrate directly day one with Dynamics 365. And the first one's Power Apps. So think of Power Apps as the ability to connect as a power user. Doesn't have to be a developer, but to be able to connect to your systems, create new data elements or leverage data in the systems, build applications that are mobile applications without actually writing one line of code, and publishing those web applications so they're available on mobile devices such as, again, as far as the phones or tablets and things of that nature. So that, and to take it one level further on the operations side, they're actually embedding that in the system, so you can click on a screen and click on fields, and you'll be able to then publish with that an application directly to the web that will be available to your customers or to your users seamlessly through the solution. So mobile app development has become much simpler, and something that it really is kind of what do you want it to be as far as how you want to develop mobile applications. The second one is Microsoft Flow, and think of this as your automated workflow solution, and essentially a lot of these solutions in CRM today, and whether it be AX or GP, et cetera, we have workflow capabilities. But what this allows you to do is build workflow that not only is within the application, but also can go across to your favorite applications, whether that be SharePoint, Outlook, Dropbox, OneDrive, Slack. I mean, there's hundreds and hundreds of applications that already have built-in connectors so that you can go across these platforms. Again, things that you leverage from a collaboration or productivity perspective today. Flow allows you to connect those and have one seamless tool for developing those workflows. So again, day one, these are available for you to include, add to your system, and it's automatically built to leverage those tools as you're putting out new workflow and mobile applications.